Hello, everybody. Happy Tuesday and happy Veterans Day. And thank you, all veterans. Can you see it vertical? You know what? Hold on. It. I thought I turned it off. Oh, it is vertical. Oh. It. So there's a change. I don't know how to turn it back. Did that turn it to horizontal? Let me see. Let me turn this all the way down. Hold on, sorry. It's a new option, and I think it's meant for if like I was going to stream on multiple um platforms like on TikTok that like I thought it was automatically on YouTube going to make it horizontal, and for TikTok it was going to make it vertical. But yeah, that's weird. I don't know. Show panel scenes. No, I don't, because I am going to be showing some TikToks, so I'm afraid it's just going to make it smaller. I don't know how to fix this. Let me go to settings, layout. I don't know. I selected it. You can set it up to stream to multiple platforms. I did it once when Sweets was hosting on. Hello, everybody. When Sweets was hosting on TikTok, because I don't have enough followers on TikTok, and I was able to. Well, actually, I used two devices that time, but there is a way you can stream it, or like Rumble, you can stream to multiple locations. Hey, Amber. All right, let me start over. First, I want to apologize for changing this live so many times. So I saw Jen was live, and then I saw Sophie was going live, and I'm like, you know what, that's fine. Between our almost a freeze, I had to bring in like most of my plants last night. But anyway, we are cleaning out the kitchen, guys. We are getting rid of all the almond. This is fun. Sorry if that made any of you sick. We're getting rid of most of the broken appliances, and so we've been cleaning. So it actually just kind of worked out because we're trying to get this all done, waiting on our time slot tomorrow. So we're excited. We're getting all four, and the fifth one we don't know. The microwave will be here sometime whenever. But let me say hello. Hey, Christoph. Yeah, I do apologize. That's some serious game changing on you guys. But Sweets, I was really thinking of you. I was like, how can I make it as close to 4:30 as possible? But I don't like to make it too late because then I got the chicken duties. Duty. He said duty. All right. Hey, Sarah, Christoph, Dreamsicle. Thank you very much for that. Hello, Sweets. Hey, not my real name. All right. So I'm assuming it is. You can't even see me. All right. Somebody help me. How do I change this? I don't want it vertical. Let me get down here. It's showing horizontal, so I'm wondering if half the time my face is going to be out of the damn screen. I guess I'm going to keep it up over here to see. I don't know why either. The comments are on top. I'm not doing two streams though, Sarah. Hey, Petty. No, it's a new option, and when I went to it recommended doing this. My husband's using his phone. Yeah, at least I'm in the middle there, but I'm not sure when I'm gonna go play is going to show up right. All right, we'll find out. It was an option, and it recommended doing both. I thought I would be able to come in here and select, and I've been playing around, and it says hide vertical, and I just assumed, okay, I can hide the vertical, but that's not what's happening. Looks normal to you. Are you on your phone? Maybe that's it. Hey, Chantal. Oh, yeah, I'm glad you're here, Chantal. You're a good historian in Miss Gabi Jacobson. Hey, Gamecock Jenny. Let me get down here. I don't know if most of you have heard of Gabby, either through Chantal, Heidi, Sophie, and probably some others. Hey, Kendra. Hope you're doing well. That is not true. Not true at all. I've never said those words. I've never intimated those words. I've never, nothing, anything like that. Hey, Jody. I caught up with you today. Yeah, I got real behind. It was like buying a flipping car trying to get these appliances. It was long. I mean, like literally, we're at Home Depot Sunday night, and they turning out the lights, and the guy, we're all the way in the back, and the guy's like, "Don't shut down the computers," because we were about to pay. Literally, we're like swiping, and I was not gonna want to go back the next day anyway. Uh, Sorry if I missed anybody. Hey, Kirsten, you had the day off? Oh, well, probably for Veterans Day. My husband's home for the next 2 days because we got all these guys coming, and we also got to get the gas guy since I'm not. I also changed the background of this to dark, so it's interesting. I'm not used to that since I'm not married and privileged. Hot topics. I guess I missed that live, huh? How did you become the topic? Well, what do you mean? What stream is what, Patty? It is. You didn't have the day off though, right? Oh, he's not. You had to work, so it's a day off. Day off. Day off. Right. Okay. Hey, Teresa Tinkham. Well, thank you very much. Welcome if you're new, or if you just have a new name. Welcome in. Welcome back. Oh, that's right. Sweets has been very busy with, I don't know what she wants me to say, getting food for pantries and stuff. Thank you, ladies. I only see your feet. Wait a second. That's the wrong site. Get off my OnlyFans and my silicone feet. Oh, really? Yeah. It like literally guides you to, it's got all the, when I open StreamYard, it's like, ta-da, big orange ball takes the screen. And I'm like pathetic. I'll let you lead me anywhere. Yes. It's not a vertical live though. It's not. Actually, I don't know. I don't think so. I don't know. Hey, IB, I got to get back with you. Yeah. It's pricey. Hey, Nanny. Oh, other streams full page. Guys, wait, what does that mean? Now I took it away because you said you wanted to be taken away, right? Or did you change? I got to get down here. I see Heidi already. Let me get down here because we have a lot to talk about, guys. I'm going to introduce you to, okay. Well, I've been watching who we're about to talk about, I think, since around May. So I think she's very interesting. I think it'll be a nice change. Let me just get down here. Saw the short I just kind of wanted to give a little, and it probably doesn't look good on me but for people that are familiar with her, you'll understand when you see what I'm going to show you and what I am going to tell you about why. Hey, Appalachian, hope you're doing well. What do you mean I have 2 streams going? Love of God. Do I actually have 2 streams going? I might have to end this shit. Oh, for fuck's sake, I do. That's not cool. Guys, I'm going to... I'm going to end this, guys. Okay? And I'm going to start another one right away. Okay? Mean girl. Good. I'm glad you're here. I don't know what the hell you are. I now I understand what you're saying. I just looked. Um, I am so sorry. I'm going to save these guys and come back to, yes, please consider donating. I will read the comments, but I'm going to private this live. I'm going to be right back. I don't like this. Thank you. I see now. I get it now. I hear what you're saying. Wait, you can do both. Let's see. Can I? Do I just delete it or do I have to do something in StreamYard? I wonder if I delete it. That's the one I'm looking at. All right, hold on. I'm going to open up this one. Come on. Not going to open for me. It doesn't let me select horizontal in here. It just has show the preview of your vertical broadcast. And if hide vertical, hide the preview, and then it shows me two. That's messed up. All right, I'm going to try deleting it. Let's see what happens. Bye-bye, vertical. Well, I guess the comments will be going with that. If I disappear. Let's see if I can get back in here. Are we still here? Okay. That's weird. I wish I could have saved it so I could have gone back and seen if comments were both the same, blah, blah, blah. Now I understand. That was weird. Okay. Savage says hello to everybody. Okay, you're good. All right. Thank you. I think it disappeared. Have you used that yet? Heidi? It said to do both, but why would somebody want two streams going on YouTube? That is bizarre. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, good. We are here, present. Everybody's here. If you happen to be in the vertical and you got kicked out, I hope you came back. If you guys hit the like, blah, 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 blah. You just close. Okay. Hopefully it's taken care of. Okay. So guys, again, happy Veterans Day for everyone that served or your families that served. Much appreciative. What was I going to say? Okay. So I wanted to talk about Gabi Jacobson. I've talked to her about her. I brought her up a few times. The only reason that I was kind of staying away from her as a topic is because she's a TikTok mostly. I mean, she did create a YouTube page, and I was like, yeah, finally, it'd be easier to cover because it's much easier to cover YouTube streams than is TikTok. And oh, it does? Okay, good to know. But anyway, so I hate going back and forth with the TikTok stuff, but it's gotten very just interesting and I guess everyone has to be the judge for themselves on if they think that she's delusional. And I'll give you a quick background of what I've witnessed or found out from the last 6 months and what's been going on these last 2 weeks. And I'm going to play, there's probably one video I could play that kind of sums up a lot of it. And I didn't realize it was 45 minutes. So I might do that and then later play some of the other stuff. But so she is a woman who is 33 years old. And please correct me if I am wrong on any of this. I'm going off my memory at this point. She's 33 years old. She's not married, but she lives with her fiance. His name is Aaron. She has a twin sister. They're not identical, but honestly, they look almost identical to me when they have their hair the same. No, that's Kendra. That's another one. And I meant to look her up. Sweets was asking about her the other day, but I have not seen anything like pop up. Gotcha, Nanny. Yeah, I've seen Nanny a lot too in some YouTube streams. I wonder what happened to Mouse Potato. He's sassy. Okay, so guys, I'm telling you, this story is crazy. It's really crazy. Okay, she has twin sisters, obviously 33. They were both living, I think, up in Chicago, back in like 2020, and she started streaming on TikTok back then. And her and her sister both had channels, and they're fighting. They're this, they're that. They hate each other. They love each other. But the Gabby seems to get a lot more attention, and I think she just does a lot more rage baiting. And again, you'll understand when you start seeing some of these videos. Okay, it's all kinds of things I think she does to rage bait. The first that I noticed, yeah, that's yeah. Oh, yeah, and she has a son who is now about to turn 5. So, yeah, let me get through this. So, when I picked it up in May or June, he was 4 at the time, her boy, that she gave birth to in Chicago. And in Chicago, because of all her antics on TikTok and what people saw and were concerned about, they were calling CPS apparently a lot. And I have one video that you'll be like, oh my God, I can see why people called. Um, she had multiple open cases there. Um, so around, I think 2021, it was after COVID, after a hurricane. I can't remember which one. She moved down to Cape Coral, Florida. That's where her grandmother, but she knows her as her mother. Her biological mother gave birth to twins at like 17 or something, and basically gave the babies to the grandmother to raise. There's a story there too about them being kidnapped from the hospital. That's another story for another day. So she basically raised them after her kids were pretty much her other kids. I think she has 4 or 5 other kids that were all grown. And it, from what I understand, Gabby and Danny pretty much dropped out of school around 4th grade. And it shows. Exactly. Yes. All of this. I'm sorry. And I'm trying to get really just all the details through it. So, because of per Gabby, of course, you never know what's true with Gabby. Her story changes all the time. So it's my understanding they both dropped out around 4th grade, did homeschooling, which really amounted to them just basically being very active in local theater, and that's what they were into. Now later, there's this report of an assessment that she had done by CPS here. Whether it's true or not, it would make sense. Like, it showed her IQ as being 61. Hey, Irish, nice to see you. Okay, so they moved here, lived with this woman that I believe she met on TikTok for a little while they finally they had been evicted in Chicago, I believe, like a handful of times. And she always has a story, like it's mold and they didn't pay their, and it's just all the dramatics and hysteria and chaos around every event in her life, like the mold causing all this illness and sickness. I swear this woman has been to the emergency room and or her son probably more than my entire family combined for their lifetime in these last few years. It's amazing. It appears they're not going to get married because I believe in Florida she gets, oh, this is the other part. Okay. She gets benefits for her son. When I picked up on her, she was saying and claiming that her son, 4 at the time, I believe he's about to turn 5 at the beginning of December. She was saying that and has been saying basically since he was, very young, because of his behaviors, he was nonverbal. Honestly, I think it's because of her behaviors. She said he was severely autistic, level 4, nonverbal. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up. And we'll play these older lives, or at least clips from them, and you could probably understand that this kid did not get a lot of attention growing in his formative years. It's obvious that there's, in my opinion, no bond with his mother. She is more like this all day long. This is what he sees all day long, and very minimal interaction. Again, these are just my observations. As he's obviously delayed because he's not been shown how to do things, how to play, how to interact, how to talk, nothing. But when I came in, he was starting to talk. He was, but again, she ignored him. And this was during the summer when I was watching her. So he's not in school. He's not in any special programs. For somebody being severely autistic, they do have resources here. One minute she says she's taking advantage of all the resources, but never saw that because she was live every flipping day, almost. I mean, anywhere, guys, and I'm not even exaggerating, anywhere from 6 to 15 hours a day. From the minute she, like, literally in bed, it's like, hey guys, usually no sheets on the bed because, that's just too much work. Hey guys, I mean, you start out the day with her, horizontal, and then you end the day with her fucking horizontal. Yes, he's went to school in August. Yeah, I'm not sure what was last year, where he was going. I'm sure it was some kind of pre-K, but he should be. Well, you gotta be 5 to go to kindergarten, but I don't know with his birthday being so close if they allowed that, or if he's just in some kind of pre-K right now. Yes, and I have seen a huge. Well, okay. So over the summer, again, it was chaos, chaos, chaos all the time, and there's always these. Her biggest thing at the time was writing a book that she's been writing for like 4 or 5 years. And I kid you not, it's 72 pages and it's like 68 chapters. Now think about that. 72 pages, 68 chapters. It's like around there. It's that ridiculous. It's literally like 1-page chapters. It's literally what you'd expect a 4th grader to write. For real, right? For those that read it or listened to it. In fact, we can maybe listen to it. I know it's somewhere here on YouTube. But anyway, she wrote this. It's got horrible grammatical errors and just all kinds of stuff. But she managed to get it on Amazon. And that's pretty much where she put her efforts over the summer. And then, the bullies, her big thing, being bullied. Now, of course, it's a fine line between raising awareness, being bullied, with all of her antics and the way she takes advantage of people. And I'm going to show all that, hopefully. The way she is so flippin' manipulative. She's, I would say, for being so dumb, she's kind of smart, though, in a lot of areas on how to get the most out of people and use them. Hello, Megan from Soda. Welcome. Clifton. Yes, it is literally like a little pamphlet. And I mean, she made, it's not even this thick, barely. And, you would think she wrote Pride and Prejudice, for God's sakes. And I mean, I get it. It's an accomplishment. She should be proud of it, I guess. But, sadly, the reviews weren't great. And of course, she does have her haters. But honestly, those reviews, in my opinion, on Amazon rang true because it didn't make any sense. The book was all over the place. There was no depth whatsoever. It was literally just like little short memories of the last few years of, and very, biased, obviously. Okay. Megan, I assume maybe you're here because you saw the Gabi Jacobson. I'm not sure. I haven't seen you before, but if you have anything to add, yeah, that's where I'm going to get. So apparently when she left Chicago, she had open cases, though she'll claim that she got permission to move. But where we are now, she has, I think, close to 100 CPS cases, I presume between Florida and Chicago. I hope that's not just Florida. Of that many times that they've come out. And I've seen, sometimes I wonder if it was a skit. I'm sure you guys remember that one time back in, I think, August, when the CPS people came on a Sunday and asked like 3 questions and then left. And she was doing things, just so you know why people are calling. She turned the door thing around on her son's room. I mean, how can you be on live all day with a 4-year-old? Okay. She would keep him busy with the tablet always in his hand. They had a little pool that she had actually left him outside by himself. You don't do that. Florida, drownings happen, sadly. Even in a above ground, not very big pool. You keep an eye on your damn kids. You do. And so I know that was, I'm sure, a call, but then she flipped the door around. It appears to me she locked him in a room. You could hear him banging, "Mommy, mommy, I want out." And hopefully I can find all those clips and put it, but I'm just giving you the full story that as I know it. And I'm sure I'm missing a lot. Yes, she has a twin who's just as problematic. Thankfully, she doesn't have a child drug into the mess. And that's why I think Gabi gets so much more attention. So it's things like that where you could hear, yeah. If Danny had a child, I think they would be very similar. I don't watch Danny as much, I'll be honest. But from what I've seen, yeah, I got a video that you guys will make you sick, very sick. Yes, TikTok has a lot of grifters. Like we've seen, like how Lisa Richards has now bled over and is being covered, obviously, here. And Chantal also covers her. And by the way, check out Chantal's page. I'll try to get why this video is playing and post your link, or if you want to post it or somebody wants to post it, that'd be great. She's covering Gabi. And you can, for yourself, see these last couple weeks of the ones that she has. And I can list some other channels that I've been following. No, I don't think it. No, she's not. Actually, though, I got to say, the videos today that she did, the first time I'm like, well, Gabi, good for you. I mean, she's poking fun, and I'll play those later too. She was using humor. It was satire, the ones from today. She's banned on like 2 or 3 accounts that I know of. And now she's on a 3rd account. Yes, she's absolutely addicted. So anyway, and she was always like basically so smug about it. I'm never going to lose my son. I mean, there was all these events over the summer between medicating him every flipping night, guys, every flipping night. And then with melatonin gummies, I presume. And, but of course he'd also be up on a school night, I remember late, like maybe it was actually April, because she lost him, was at the end, it was August, right? Like August 28th, I want to say, but he'd be up all hours of the night. She'd be up screaming. She loves to sing and dance. That's what her and her sister's thing is. She's live now. Oh, Lord. Hold on a second. Hold, please. Maybe give you a taste of who she is. Let's see. Let's see how crazy she is right now. Hold on. Okay, she's already irritating me. All right, let me quickly get to where we are now. So apparently back in August, CPS implements a safety plan. And she is on Adderall. And I'm telling you guys, her pupils changed size, the size of the freaking moon. Yeah, we could definitely do that. And I'm going to tell you why her live here. That's irritating the fuck out of me between yesterday and today. I'm going to tell you why. It has to do with the video that I posted. Thank you so much, Petty, for doing that. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to talk and keep up. Okay. So they did, I guess she's taking parenting classes. Aaron has already apparently completed his. And okay, like him or not like him, he supposedly works. 1 minute he's working for FedEx. Now he's doing DoorDash. I don't know if he lost his job. Not my business, but he managed to finish the parenting classes. In other words, Gabi pretty much sits at home all day on TikTok. She wouldn't go to the grocery store. She has everything delivered, DoorDashes, freaking Dunkin' Donuts, or just a coffee or whatever. I mean, she literally does nothing. Literally. I don't even think she is allowed at the school at this point. But anyway, my point is, for someone that just really has no responsibilities, not even shopping, not barely cleaning, blah, 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 she can't manage to do the parenting courses and get them done, but he could. He's the one that's right now picking up the son. And if if they have the son. That's where I hear a lot of people are guessing, and I'll tell you why that too. Okay, so they took him, I believe it was near the end of August, finally put him with a foster family, is my understanding. She swears to this day that she got him back the very next day. Okay. And they did some really dumb shit, like, to prove it. One of them was Aaron, her fiance. And again, she claims, I think, that he's autistic for a number of reasons, for sympathy, and all this from people, but also to get money from the state, having a disabled child, and won't, of course, marry Aaron, her fiance, because that would interrupt the money. So it's my understanding, people have different opinions. I think personally, I think they took him, and I think that they get him 1 or 2 days a week, because the whole time that I watched before, I think I saw them go out and do things as a family, maybe once or twice. And that was like to the beach. Never saw and trust me, she is constantly on TikTok. Even at the beach, she's sitting there on her damn phone with TikTok. Right. So, I would have seen that. But now, ever since the whole foster care thing, it appears there's agreement not to show him on TikTok, because she was absolutely exploiting this little boy, like using him for a number. It's just, again, when you see some of these videos, you'll understand exactly everything that I'm saying. Yeah, that's where we're getting to. So also during the summer, she claims that, okay, yes, I mentioned she's ADHD, taking Adderall, and she started taking psychiatric medicines. And also at the same time, she's trying to fight her bullies. Her whole pamphlet book, let's go back to that, was about fighting the bullies, basically. But honestly, it wasn't. It was just, there was literally maybe 7 to 8 pages that talked about that. I'm telling you, when this book makes no damn sense. It didn't. Wait, what's 400? Oh, yes. It's in, I didn't know it's 400. Oof. She's okay. So then, so she has her child taken. Right after her big, rise with her book. I really think she thought she was going to be on the Flippin' Today show, the local news. She really thought. And when reality came crashing down, she was already scrambling there. And then they take her son. And again, it's so chaotic. It's really hard to put this timeline together, guys. Just bear with me. You can see her ups and downs throughout the day. She absolutely has some kind of mental illness. I don't believe she's ADHD. I think she is loving the up and down of her Addies. I personally am alleged, in my opinion, I think she snorts them for a number of reasons. And of course, with an open case with CPS, there's pill counts and everything like that. That's going to be important as it leads into these miscarriage dramas. So apparently she and Aaron decided, even though they can't handle the one that they have, it appears to me she has very little, doesn't even really like him, her son, in my opinions at times. It's very performative. She'll turn it on for the camera, but it's not consistent. It's over the top, it's so fake when she's trying to be mother of the year. There's so many stories I could obviously say, but I'm just trying to give the overview. All right. So where am I? They take the child. Oh yeah. So according to her, she also has severe endometriosis and adenomyosis. And that was preventing her from getting pregnant. It's my understanding over the 4 or 5 years that she's been on TikTok that she has had these pregnancy miscarriages 5 or 6 times. And actually, I would say it's possibly even more, because every month she would intimate that she was possibly pregnant, just if not every month, every other month, in one way. And it appears like in this last year, I think in March and April, or that might be 2024. It's in one of the videos. There's 2 or 3 of them in 1 year. Definitely October, November last year, right before Cam's birthday and right before Christmas. What's playing out right now, the miscarriage, it's almost exactly the same as last year. But there was also one like in March and April. And then I want to say, I remember her over the summer intimating she was pregnant. But anyway, she was really going with it this time. Okay. And when you see the older videos, you'll see she really was going with it then. But so she was seeing so she says, an infertility doctor. And I tell you what, too, how many of you guys contact your doctors, whether it's your primary or your specialty doctors, and get response, your psychiatrist, you're this, you're that, and get responses back the same day? That's just fantastic, right? Pamphlet book. I don't know, but she was charging like $15 for it. Yeah. Oh, that's right. We got to get to the lawyer. Thank you, Chantal. Keep me on. Yeah. I don't know if that stopped though, because, okay. Yeah. They took his son. I think she's getting him personally like 1 or 2 days a week if Aaron's around. I don't think she's allowed to even go to the school and pick him up. And I think that she's not allowed to even be alone with him. That's just my opinion based off what I've seen. Okay. So, again, it was a big push up between August and September and October to raise money. Every live for hours and hours was, again, this is where you're going to hear some, community overlaps. And I guess a lot of communities are just the same. Over there, they have a big awareness community. Like, I sometimes considered myself raising awareness. Again, it's all, I guess, your perspective if it's awareness or bullying. But they have a large awareness community over on TikTok, whether it's Gabi, Lisa, Lori. There's a whole host of them. But Gabi considers anybody talking, but she does these outrageous antics. Just the mouth noises alone is so rage. I don't even know why I continue to watch her. The other, just side note, it's kind of funny because it's sad, funny, whatever. Over the summer, I sat there and watched this woman eat multiple times a day. I'm like, how is, and she was, not overweight really then, but now when she's doing this pregnancy thing, she's probably about what do you think, Chantal? Like maybe 60 pounds heavier, maybe 80, all within, she says it all is within like a month or two. I have no doubt when they took her son, she even ate more. But when I'm talking like donuts, I watched her once eat like 2 or 3 donuts from Dunkin' Donuts, and then an entire bagel. And then I'd come back later and she's making chicken nuggets at like 1. Like, I mean, this woman was putting food away. And then suddenly I hadn't watched her for like a few weeks. I come back and I'm like, holy cow. I mean, she just has, and then she's blaming it on her bullies. But, and again, this will come up with the whole pregnancy thing too. The 6th or 66. Okay. 6. I wouldn't be surprised. It's obvious that she uses this. And I know I'm talking a lot, but you kind of got to have the backstory. But I mean, I could play it just with videos. All right, we're almost there. I swear. So when I came back, started watching, she started taking progesterone and another drug for fertility. She can't say certain words like fertility. So I almost start talking like ignoramus, like her, infamility. But she, according to her, she can get pregnant. It's just carrying the baby. So I don't know why they'd be even giving her fertility drugs to get pregnant, because again, she's miscarried. It's supposedly then carrying the baby. But anyway, I've seen theories that she's getting these meds from an online doctor, possibly, because we're going to talk about it here in a minute. She keeps showing these medical records. There's no mention of her endometriosis, adenomyosis. There's no mention of the medications that she's taken, and then cold turkey, that's a whole nother part of it. No mention of the fertility drugs. If you're trying and you're in the ER like 5 times over the weekend and a few days before last week, none of the records mention that she was taking fertility drugs. I would think that would be important for a doctor to know. Does she have tons of followers and then making the big, yes, but then she blocks them. And apparently this is what happened last October when she went through this big miscarriage. And I'm going to show you here her wish list and all the stuff that people bought. And it's my understanding it's from last year, not this year. Because guess what she did yesterday? The day after her hysterical crying in bed, whoop, she's over it. And I mean, you would think like nothing ever happened, right? I mean, it's the dramatics and this all the flipping time, dramatic as hell with this miscarriage, which I get. But who the fuck is online while you're in on the toilet, ladies? Okay, she's showing what's in the toilet. Okay, she's in bed screaming that she's had, stay with me. It's just when you see all this, you'll understand why that video is like I made it, because I didn't want to post all that, but she did. But anyways, my understanding, I saw people in the comments like, don't buy stuff on her wish list. She'll block you. She'll block you. So typically, just like over here, there's a lot of channels that people typically go to watch so they can freely comment, because if you comment in hers, I've been blocked on like 2 accounts. So you can't really say anything to her. Yeah, she was always eating. Oh my God, the mouth noises. I apologize in advance for some of these videos because they're really bad. But you guys got to see this performance over the weekend. But what do you think, Chantal? Have you seen that 45-minute video, which gives an overview of how she talks about, I can make people believe anything. I'm really good at acting, basically. And then it goes through a lot of I think I'm going to play that one. And then hopefully I'll be able to come back here soon. And then maybe if I shut up, I'll play some of the miscarriage ones too. It was absolutely so chaotic last week. She had on 3 or 4 different hospital urgent care ERs. We have those here too. And we have urgent cares, but then we also have a urgent care ER, which is kind of just real close to the actual ER. But anyway, she was going to different hospitals every flipping time. Left all the bracelets on, then is drinking out of her big water thing that you get at the hospital. I mean, all her props, make sure she's showing her pills. I got to take these. I mean, everything, just crazy. Mind you, the minute she said that she was pregnant, she's waving these tests. You can hear, she's like, people of course don't believe her because of her history, and they're challenging her to take a test. So she does it live. She puts the phone in her bathroom, but you see one cup, you hear her trying to go to the bathroom, and then you hear like some stirring, and I heard it was actually a different cup, but in this cup that she shows, you can see a powder. And somebody mentioned in the comments that they sell like stuff to make a test positive. So I looked on, they showed the Amazon search, and there are these items. And in fact, like one of the caps matches almost exactly what she had in her trash, because she zooms over in her bathroom. She's so bad at it, but yet it kind of reminds me of, just a real quick segue here, but Dr. Phil, when he used to cover the Nigerian love scams, that the Nigerians looked for people when they had bad grammar and stuff, most people would be like, okay, this guy's not from Texas, right? But they focused in on people that didn't care. They overlooked all the inconsistencies. They overlooked the accent that doesn't sound like they're from California, whatever. And those are the people that they target. And I think that's the same with her. She just focuses on people. Yeah, Chantal, it was so gross, guys. She was literally showing what was coming out of her, and she acted, it was blood clots, in my opinion, what we've all had. And she was trying to, again, she acts like these are mostly women watching. We know what a period looks like, a lot of us have had miscarriages. I've had multiple. So it does get enraging to watch her use it as a skit for what I think is essentially money. I think it's for actually a number of reasons. I think she thrives on the chaos. I think she's absolutely histrionic disorder. Possibly, I mean, I'm no doctor. I'm just alleged, in my opinion, possibly some Munchausen in there. I mean, making your kid autistic because you won't put the time in. He wasn't potty trained. She blamed it on autism. He goes with in my opinion, the foster care. Of course, she's saying, oh, I said I couldn't do it all this time, but suddenly after CPS took him, and I have him, but really we know that he's in foster care. He's potty trained. They potty trained him literally within like 2 weeks. He wasn't able to take a bath. He wasn't able to brush his teeth. It's just, in my opinion, lazy parenting. Exactly. I think that's what she does. But eventually her mods get tired of her shit, and then they end up on the other side speaking out on the awareness pages. That's the cycle I've seen over and over. There's only maybe one or two that I've seen stick through it, and I'm not certain that that person isn't her husband, that Emily account. Anyway, all right, I've done a lot of talking. So I'm going to stop talking here for a second, and I'm going to play a bit of this video so you kind of get an introduction to her and you can see her antics, okay? I've already got it loaded, I think. Let's do this. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, these are all the ones I picked for today, but this one is so long. You know what? I'm going to play a little bit of this one that's like 45 minutes. And the sound is bad in areas. It sounds very robotic. I'm not sure why. If it gets too irritating, let me know, and I'll move on to any of these other ones, which just for example, this is her. Yeah, I kind of got to do it in order. I really just want to give you a little bit of a background. So let's start.
I was in theater for a long time, years. So I did musicals, and
this is where she's talking about being in theater and musicals. And again, if you guys can't really hear clearly, then I'll either forward it or move on. Okay.
Out there playing musicals and singing and dancing and acting. It's always been a part of me. So I did it for entertainment. And you can if you're good at it, you can trick people into thinking you're something that you're not.
Issue with she refused the drug test. They wanted to count her pills. She refused them to count her pills.
You know what?
Thank you, Chantal. I really appreciate that. And I absolutely will. I kind of wanted to give an overview over the last couple of years. And I just didn't have this space to like make my own video file. And that's why I hate using TikTok. It's a pain in the ass. I can't make it bigger, all that stuff. So I appreciate that, because I probably will going forward. Thank you. Thank you. I mean, you were doing some commentary too. And if you don't mind me using it, yeah. Thank you.
Inside me, I no longer am taking my you know what. So
That's her. Damn it. This is also why I freaking hate TikTok. She was talking about she says her OBGYN told her to quit cold turkey, like her psych meds. I don't know the name of was it Lexapro or something? Not Lexapro. I don't know, one of those. Her Adderall, anyway, like 3 or 4 medications. There's no way in hell any doctor would tell you to stop cold turkey, anything really. And not those kind of medications, at least. Hey, Ruby. So she claims 1 minute to flush the pills. I think what these people are intimating is that she had a pill count coming up. So that's another reason they're saying she did this miscarriage to show. 1 minute she says she took them back to the pharmacy. The next minute she says she flushed them. And then apparently there's also the dog ate them story. She can't keep her shit straight. I mean,
I was in theater for flushing down. They go with it and they say it. And, and so I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll do something and play with them, like play their games. No, I'm talking about flushing down. I never did that. The fuck? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Yeah. We all knew you didn't flush them. Of course not. But they went on talking about it. They just look stupid. They look absolutely freaking pathetic. Maybe you shouldn't. Maybe a lesson here is to be learned.
Mind you, let me turn this off. Mind you, this is from her last miscarriage where she's playing the same exact shenanigans as she is today or this last week. So this is not even from this time. I don't even know which miscarriage this was.
Is that when you say certain things or when you hear certain things, a little advice to you. You better come with proof or a video of me actually doing something rather than just coming from my mouth. Just saying. Because you look like a fucking idiot. So I hope you kind of like learn a lesson. You're right, I did say it to set you up. No, it's not. Why would I flush my meds down the toilet? Are you a fucking idiot?
Well,
Really? Really? You really fucking believe that? Of course you do. Because everything that comes in my mouth, you think it's true. You're a fucking idiot if you fucking believe that I flushed down those things in the toilet. No. I did it to set you up, and you took the bait, and I got you. And now you're plastering it all over the internet of something that's not true. Oh my God.
You jealous?
I don't know why it just jumped there, but that was her in the bathroom on the toilet saying, oh my God, like she took the TikTok with her to use the bathroom. And here she is making just ridiculous comments to her supporters that they just want to be pregnant like her. Ridiculous.
I know you are. I can tell.
I'm having a hysterectomy. Oh my God. No. No. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Please no. Please no.
And this is the gaslighting bullshit that I'm talking about. She knows damn well she was live in that bathroom. And then she's going to gaslight people like, what? You didn't hear it. I mean, I don't even know why, but she plays these games all the flipping time. Again, this is sometime, I believe, last year's miscarriage or maybe earlier this year. Who the fuck knows with her?
The fuck? I want to go with my mom. Nothing's going on. Yeah, I'm fine. No, I did not get my period. What the fuck is wrong with half of you? What did I do? Literally, what the fuck did I just do? Heard me what? Hear me what? I did not say anything about miscarriage. Yes, I'm bleeding a little bit. It was spotty. What the fuck? Okay? So what?
It would be a different story if I said, yes, I was pregnant, I am pregnant, I am pregnant. Look at my baby bump. No, I never did that.
You
I
did.
never did that.
Yes, you
did
did.
I? No.
It's positive. I'm having a baby. It's confirmed.
It would be a different story. No, I never did. Never ever did I fucking do that.
Why this a lot of this behavior is when her son was home. I've seen her holding her son, screaming into her phone, cussing up a storm, threatening. I mean, this behavior, again, is why so many people were concerned for her son. Isn't anything yet. This is just the tip of it. This says Gabby's repeatedly faked pregnancies, even telling people who can't have children that they're just jealous of her. So she's probably going to say something disgusting here. again, guys, this is so many times. These are just clips of all of them. And that's why it's just so enraging at this point.
I'm hurt. I'm hurt. Like, I'm sad.
I also want to say you'll notice like she does these just hysterical cries. Very rarely do you actually see tears, and you never see her really blowing her nose. It's a very orchestrated, in my opinion, performance.
I never said it was confirmed. By the way, never did I ever say that was confirmed. I already got the test. It's positive. I'm having a baby. It's confirmed.
Just found out that you weren't pregnant last night. I text messaged you because you said you were going for a sonogram.
I'm gonna let you know before you continue. You're gonna need to let me explain.
Okay, but let me finish. I messaged you privately before you went to your sonogram because you were going to get baby pics. Hey, enjoy your baby pics, da 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 da. Not one time were you like, Becky, I'm not even pregnant.
I did not know that until after. Let me explain, please, Becca.
I mean, I am.
Okay, because I think this is a little bit aggressive right now, and I think you need to hear what I have to say.
Oh, no, it's definitely not aggressive. I'm sick to my stomach. I am sick to my stomach because I feel like...
Becca, let me explain to you, please.
All right, go ahead.
Because I'm actually getting upset now.
Yes,
I'm going to mute while you're talking.
Becca, listen to me. If you want to believe them, I do not want you on my platform. If you're not going to let me speak and tell you exactly how this fucking happened, then I don't want even you to be on my platform. You can go over there with the haters, okay? That's how I feel right now. What happened was I got my birth control pill out, or the next banana.
I heard that, Chantal. That was absolutely disgusting. But she's so gaslighting right here. She tells so many stories. And again, I'm gonna just play some of this, I think, and then explain. I can't even explain all the stories she told about this last pregnancy. It's so inconsistent. I believe there's fake records that she made. She doesn't, in these records that she produced over the weekend, no mention of her endometriosis anywhere on the ultrasound reports. No, nothing. And it basically says, in my opinion, she's about to have her period. Like it gets so deep that they believe she's using a like a practice medical charting templates, and she's just not bright enough to put in all the information. She's such a rush to prove something, and she ends up really disproving it.
We were trying, mind you, Becca, I have endometriosis and adenomyosis, and I struggle with fertility, okay? However, after getting the next banana, we tried right away. And I had my period on the 22nd. It lasted like the end of September. And then I was tracking it. And then I have not got my period at all. And so it was a few weeks and my body was changing. I had 5 different pregnancy tests that it was saying positive. And I didn't say anything to my family yet, even though I had 5 tests saying positive. Usually with the evaporation line, it's usually clear or it's usually white or whatever. And this one wasn't. It was actually the same color as the controlled line. So turns out, like, I still haven't got my period. I'm like, Erin, I don't think I'm pregnant. Something's going on here. I don't feel right. I was throwing up in the morning. I was throwing up. This is they had the bumps around the neck.
I'm going to forward through this whole explanation. It's just a bunch of jibber jabber. She contradicts herself all the time.
It just...
Leave it up. You want to see the usher make it? Oh yeah, we're very excited. We're very excited. I'm about 6 weeks. Okay, so I'm going to show you what I'm going to get.
The sniffling all the time. Usually she has a very red nose. I am convinced, in my opinion, allegedly, blah, blah, blah. I believe she's snorting her addies.
Cameron. Hold on. I could not hide it from you guys. I just couldn't. What's up? Do you want me to do the chart? Hold on.
Bye.
Here, want me to help you?
Mommy.
Okay, the importance of why they put that in. She told her little boy, who was what, 3 or 4 at that time, he's going to be a big brother. I don't know how many times, if she's told him every time. And this is why I made that video, guys, last night. I'm so pissed that she keeps telling this little boy that he's going to be a big brother. And then all these siblings are in heaven. And I've heard videos of him saying baby's in heaven. It is absolutely disgusting. I mean, she's barely missed a period and she's telling a child and the entire world. Now, if she really had all these miscarriages, any woman knows, you know, you don't go, you're very superstitious. You don't tell anybody until you know for sure, till you've been to the doctors. But no, she gets one positive pregnancy test at home, if you believe it's even positive, and she's telling the world, including this child. I think it is abuse. Absolutely.
The shirt should be here soon. I'm making a video.
Oh.
Now, wait, did I put the, yeah, hold on. Let me fix that. The pause isn't right in the middle. Come on. So I'm reading this test. She's telling the world it's positive. It appears in one line that says there's the control window, which is always going to be vertical, and then the one line across. It clearly says one line across is negative, and she's holding this up that it's a positive test. This is 61 working for you, IQ of 61. She convinces herself. I don't even know. I honestly don't know anymore if she's so flippin' delusional. She convinces herself, or again, it's just all for money, sympathy, chaos, drama. I go back and forth.
Thank you. They're going to go hard at score. It's fine. See, I'm pregnant.
Negative.
I'm not lying, but okay. Good morning.
No.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. We're happy. We're happy.
No.
Thanks, Juicy. Thank you. July.
All right. I don't know if there's a problem in the comments. Look, I don't know if what I'm saying is considered addict shaming either. It's just an observation, in my opinion, but let's not fight, ladies. Okay.
That would explain why I'm breaking out so bad.
No, you're getting your period.
I'm getting all these zits. I personally think
She gets zits every time before a period, including last week. She had a face full of zits.
I'm having a girl. That's my intake on it. I really do think it's a girl.
And this is not from this last time. I don't know how many times this is.
I was not this sick with Cameron. Not at all. Not at all. Cam's birthday is December 8th. So we're having and getting sick a lot. Oh yeah. It's been worst. No, I have to get an ultrasound. Ellie, I just showed my pregnancy test. I don't care anymore. These people can't touch me. These people cannot touch me. So I don't care. After what's going on last night, they can't fucking touch me. I'm done.
I understand.
It's over. It's over. So I don't really care. I don't really care. Let them do whatever they.
I will say, in Kendra's defense, I mean, of course, it's up for everybody to decide whether they have a problem or not. What I've witnessed in Kendra is just 3 times. And what I've seen you, 2 years probably at this point. And yeah, you've been on panel with me and we've had a couple beers and then we sign off for the night. And, so yeah, I don't want anyone. Yeah. I'm not going to tell anybody to not have their opinions, obviously, but just please be respectful of each other.
They want to do. Let them. Girl, I got to call you. I got to talk to you. Some shit fucking happened, let me tell you.
Oh, really?
It's not looking so good. It's for them.
Please, instead of me, if you want to throw gifts.
Who, Kirsten? A CC?
She lives on Reddit.
It's for them. Cameron's gonna be the best big brother. Oh, I missed it. Misty, weren't you just in here saying congratulations? Oh, you mean like the drama? Yeah, they're always talking about me. There's like thousands of them, thousands.
Yeah. Oh, another test.
I'm having a baby. It's not negative, it's positive.
Yeah.
It's
That's negative. See? Horizontal line. Negative.
positive.
And I'm sorry, I have to keep changing windows, so I can't watch comments while I'm over here trying to forward and shit.
Hey, chat, is this positive or negative? Can you tell me if it's positive or negative? Thank you.
Over and over. What happened?
Okay, Nicole, I can handle it. It's okay. It's positive. I already got the test. It's positive. I'm having a baby. It's confirmed. I have to go see a doctor.
Yeah.
And
Again, at this point, you would think she would go to the doctors first before telling the world, but whatever.
Anyways, so thank you guys so much for the congratulations. We have a little short coming in for the little man. He's gonna be a big brother.
All right.
thanks.
I didn't know that. Oh boy, that's not good.
This was the previous one where they tell her not to stop her meds cold turkey. She knows.
Give you some of my energy. It's all natural. It's because I'm not on anything to calm down my ADHD. You're just gonna see the craziness come out. I'm very, very hyper. I have severe ADHD. Very bad, actually. Very, very hyper. I can't really give you my energy.
Also, you don't see that listed in her history or previous diagnosis, along with her all of her other ailments, not listed.
Work like that.
The doctor, and they can do it. I never said, or I never denied it. I said my doctor. The only person that's touching my medication is my doctor. You want me? Listen, I have nothing to hide, okay? So I told the CPS worker, I said, if you give me a letter, I will take that letter, go to my doctor's office, and he can count my pills. That's what I said, not CPS. In case y'all are new to this, there's been some reports stating that one person, a mother, got their kid taken away because luckily they got on camera. they found the CPS worker mixing the drugs into that urine to make a positive.
Oh, you're so full of shit.
So every time I get my meds, and they can tell if you take too much. So obviously, and
Just make
should be doing that. That's it. And I flush my pills down the toilet because of something that I can't discuss on here.
Again, I know this is a previous video because she's much thinner here. So again, it's the same fucking story over and over again. Nobody would tell their patient to flush them. Everybody that gets medications know you're not to flush them. Her other story was that she took them back to the pharmacy. We also know that pharmacy will not take them back. Again, these were all excuses, in my opinion, to avoid pill counts with her CPS. Like, they're going to fall for that shit.
I am too. Do you?
I'm just forwarding a bit. Trying to, anyway. Don't fail me now.
Analysis. Redo it. Listen. If this is my blood work, or I'm sorry, if this is my urine, this is not good. No, it has nothing to do with pregnancy. It has to do with my urine and like if I'm diabetic.
Yeah, she goes into all this. Meanwhile, she's eating a ton of candy, and they ask her, I thought you were worried about being diabetic. No, I'm not worried about that. I mean, she literally can't keep her shit straight.
I'm talking about
More tests, but I don't think it hurts.
Oh, wait, you can't really see that. Hold on a second. There's the liver.
I've seen her go through phases where it appears she is drinking a lot, just on screen. Who knows what off screen? So I wouldn't be surprised if she did have some liver issues. This is what she does. She'll show all these records, but a lot of times I'm really beginning to question. There's just so many inconsistencies. Even with her My Chart, she screenshots them, but they're different headings at the top. One has a picture, one has a G. I mean, there's just so many inconsistencies. Play.
So there's that.
Just
A
give me a
kid, and
taste.
I'm grateful that that was a miracle baby. When I was told that I couldn't get pregnant, and I know that there's a lot of women out there that can't get pregnant, and I was told I couldn't, but God gave me a baby, and I'm hoping one day you guys can get pregnant if you're struggling too. But it wasn't to hurt anybody that was struggling with fertility, because guess what? I am too. I'm right there with you. I had one miscarriage, and the doctor told me that with my adenomyosis and my endometriosis, that it's very possible that I could get a miscarriage, and I'm scared. I'm scared too. So just know that you're not alone. And my goal was not to hurt anything in that, what I just said. No, I'm not going to stop. Because you guys are all coming after me. So I'm telling my truth. I'm telling my fucking truth. Because that's exactly what happened.
And this is them calling her out the last time. It is so much worse this time. They were blocking like crazy. The other weird thing is too, like, I don't understand how she can live stream so much, and her 4-year-old or 3 or 4-year-old is in his bedroom with the door closed. I mean, obviously she ended up locking him in there, but even before she did that, he would, like, I would never have my children in their rooms with the door closed at that age. And she wouldn't check on him, nothing. She'd just sit there and sing and dance and blare the music. It's crazy to me.
Pregnancy. I mean, if I could show you my freaking boobs, I would. I'm not going to, but I'm just saying that, like if you don't believe me, like, ask the doctor. I mean, I haven't showed the doctor, but
I'm not lying. And I just want people to understand that, like, I never meant to hurt anyone. Like, if I could show you stuff, I would, but I can't and I won't. But I just, it's in the back of my mind. Like, I just wish these people would just let me tell the fucking truth because I'm not lying. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, you are.
Like, I just maybe talk to my doctor, talk to my OBGYN. Maybe my doctor can tell you. I don't fucking know what you want from me. I just feel like no matter what I do, I can't ever just, like, even if I did tell the truth, I get hated for that. That's why I'm scared. I'm literally afraid of you guys if I do tell this or I do tell that, because you guys come after me hard as core. So I stumble and I don't know what to do. So yes, I'm scared. Yes, I am.
Oh yeah, you going live? Sorry.
I can't ever just, like, even if I did tell the truth, I get hated for that.
Even if I did tell the truth. All right. So you're getting the idea here. I'm just going to skip through to the end. There's only like 10 minutes. I'm just going to skip.
I'll tell you something. So I don't know if you were on my live just a little bit ago, but I'm not pregnant.
Wait, say that again?
I said I am not pregnant, and I don't know if you were on my live a little bit ago.
No, I wasn't. Just hopped on.
No,
You're not pregnant?
No, I'm not. And
But
I told my chat what happened, and because I know I told like that, but
everybody else thinks.
Taking with Cameron in the shirt and all of this stuff, I would understand that there would be a little bit more hate, but because of the
Okay. So that's most of that video, guys. I'm going to now show just some ones that I picked. When are you going live, Kendra? I'll come back and check. All right, let me see. I want to show kind of what happened this weekend, how it started. You know, it started around the 28th. This was one
that woman right there.
I hate the sound, but basically it says, all I can say is she's showing a belly. She's barely I shouldn't even know this. I don't even keep track of my own daughter's period, for God's sakes. You know, supposedly her period was like October 5th or something, 4th or something like that. And this was like October 28th-ish, if I remember correctly. Is the sound off? This one's 5 days ago. Okay, so the beginning of November. And she's holding up her shirt, like you can tell. All I can say is that there's one or two of you inside mommy's belly. I love you with all my heart. So it's just this nonsense. God, it just plays music. It's ridiculous. So that's how it started. Of course, she announced it live. She supposedly had blood work done and just happened to, what it said on her My Chart was that it was abnormal and high. But when you actually looked at it, it was like 5. And anybody that remembers those years, HCT, you know, should be well up into the hundreds, if not thousands, by the time for a viable pregnancy. Only at the very beginning, for a test, picks up over 25. So I don't even understand how she ever even got a positive test without the use of drops, fake test, whatever. They sell a fake test too, by the way, on Amazon. I would love to see her Amazon history, boy. But I'm sure I'm not muted. Okay. So yeah. And that's so literally at that time, she would have been about 3 to 4 weeks pregnant. And she tells everybody on live, just as she's checking, because that's what she does. This is the last time this month, a few days ago. And I'm going to quickly play through how it goes. And of course, she's talking about it every single day, over and over. All the, you know, what her doctor said, how she's stopping cold turkey. Everybody told her not to go cold turkey. No doctor would suggest that, blah, blah, blah. And then this is her at the doctor's. Her sister, twin sister, I think, is a bit in on it. She let it out on her live that Gabi was in the hospital. And this is it.
So many of us are so triggered.
Is that it? No, this one.
You know, but yes, I'm okay. They're trying to figure some stuff out. So it's pretty private to me. I don't know why my sister said anything, but that's fine. But if anything happens, I will let you guys know. But for right now, I'm okay. Let's just hope.
There's some mild bleeding, pink and brown discharge. I'm not really sure, but yes, I'm okay. They're trying to figure some stuff out. So,
Okay, so that started, I don't know, was that Wednesday or Thursday of last week? And then she comes into the house. I'm trying to get the best ones here. So this is after she gets back from the doctors. She shows the records. I'm not going to go into all that right now. It legit says, guys, they did a transvaginal. She calls it a transvaginal ultrasound. No pregnancy detected. Basically, everything was negative. Okay, but somehow she manages to go to a different hospital later in the evening that says, her HCT was 10, and I think she then goes again the following day. I wish I had this fucking healthcare. I swear. If you're having a miscarriage, only if it's ectopic, which they already ruled out, is my understanding. If they're doing a transvaginal, I presume they can see the tubes. There's nothing they can do really to stop it at that stage unless it's ectopic. But anyway, I mean, I can't even tell you how many times she went to the hospital over this last one. I'd say about at least 4, maybe 5 times. So she comes back from the doctors after the first visit, where they're I think they're placating her, saying, well, if you were, it appears you're miscarrying because you're bleeding, So, but she's acting like, she's like 6 months here. I mean, yeah, Kendra, the highest, the level I've ever seen on one of her tests is 15. Again, the test, like Clear Blue, it takes 25. But then if she ends up from anywhere from like 3 to 4 weeks pregnant, then coming back like 2 days later saying she's 5 weeks, 5 days, and that they saw a sac, but it was irregular shape and it was empty inside. So, I don't know how you can get such differing. I honestly think she's, again, making records because she didn't want to just admit it was a period. I mean, there's such thing as a chemical pregnancy. It's just the fact that everything is so inconsistent. And there's videos that really detail all the reports that she's given verbally and what she shows. And none of it makes sense. None of it adds up. None of it.
It's not confirmed. I mean,
hey, Gypsy.
Let's just take a test right now. Let's just take a test right now. Okay? Let's just do it. Let's just take a test right now.
You do that.
No. These haters are bad, aren't they? These haters are pretty bad. Thanks for your concern. Thanks for being nice. Get help.
No tears. Never see her blow her nose. Just a little watery eyes. I wouldn't be surprised if she had like onions on her hands or some shit. And again, remember at the very beginning, I was very involved in theater. I can make you believe anything I want to make you believe if you're good. Perpetual victim.
Never in my life have I seen so much hate. Wow. Wow. Never in my life have I seen so much hate.
Blah, blah, blah. Victim. Never in my life have I had this many people. Blah, blah, blah.
At the end of the day, you're just internet people. That's really what it is. somebody that just like lost a baby. And I need mental health. And I need to be put in a psych ward just because
Absolutely.
I lost a baby
No.
after a year of trying, a second miscarriage. And you wonder why I'm not crying.
Like 5 or 6 at this point. Come on.
If I wasn't crying, I would be worried. I think this is very normal. I mean, I think if you happened to you, you'd probably be hyperventilating, emotional up the fucking wall. Because as a mother, when you lose a child, no matter if it's chemical, a stillborn, it is still a baby.
No, I don't think chemical is a baby, but okay. All right. So she just whines on here.
So it doesn't really matter.
Sorry for me. And then this is in between. This is also 11/7, where she's trying to convince everybody she's pregnant still.
Hold on.
This is again after the visit where she already showed the records that said there was nothing in, no uterine, nothing. I mean, nothing was happening.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Fuck.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Hey, hello.
Wait, hold on.
Stop that. Stop that. That's a good one. I really want to show this one.
Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
Forget that one. But basically, she holds a test up, and there is absolutely no line, and she is literally telling everybody, "There's a line. There's a line." Again, this is where you start to question: is she flipping delusional? She convinces herself. She, on the way home from that doctor's appointment, went to Publix, took a test in the freaking Publix, somehow in the freaking parking lot. That one happened to be digital, but with this one, it's a line and it's negative. There's no line. But when she scans, you see the empty trash, or not the empty, the very disgusting full trash can. You see the syringe. It looks like it has pee in it. You see a cap from something, and you see a spoon on the floor. And she admits that she's gushing blood. Again, to me, it's just a flipping period. Let me see what this one is. Oh,
So many of us are so
that creator, it's really good information, but I'm trying to get through all this. So I'm just going to.
I don't know what's happening. They found a sack.
Now,
5 weeks.
So this is either later that night, the 7th or the 8th. Like, I don't know, her 3rd trip. Again, I don't know if they're placating her or again, she's just making shit up. Because the first ultrasound showed absolutely nothing. So, and it literally says urine test negative. And they sent out the blood and it was like 10. Now she was taking these fertility meds. So I don't know if that had an impact.
It's open, but my levels are so low that I don't know if it's going to make it. I don't know if the baby's going to survive. I'm just praying. I got to go call.
And when I say, guys, there's so many of these, like several times a day, she's coming live talking about this. It's just, this is why people are getting so enraged. Then she goes into the Lululand. This last time she went, they were telling her, well, your cervix is open. There's, again, they did another ultrasound. It says, because I have the records, I could post them here, but it says endometrial lining was consistent. I did my own research with like a period phase. It said nothing about the endometrial tissue having endometriosis. It didn't pick up on any of that, or adenomyosis, or whatever else she claims to have. It says the cervix is open, which is what you would see during a period. And then it said there's an irregular sac, but again, perhaps it was lining or, blah, just not going to go into all that. Not to mention at one of these points, like right before this or right after this, she shows just a bunch of clots and acts like that's something. If she had endo, it's my understanding, like even I've had, like, I don't have endo and I've had clots, but I would assume she would be used to it if she actually had endo.
The doctor said it's open, but the doctor is not.
Hey,
The doctor said it's not gonna.
You're doing good.
It's not gonna survive. It's gonna end. He goes, Gabby, I can't really tell you. All he said was your levels are low, being at 5 weeks. He said,
so sorry, Wanda. Jeez, oh Pete. I hope I'm just walking to move. Got you. I hope they're taking care of you, sweetie.
It doesn't look promising, but he says, I can't tell you if it's going to end or if it's going to stay. And he just said, no, you got to get off me. Aaron, get her off me. You got to get off me. You have to get off me. So I just have to, yeah, he wants me on bed rest and he wants me to rest. And that's all I got to do. And then if it happens, Aaron and I have been on the phone. I just got home and we both are just saying to each other, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If it's not, it's not. And if it's going to happen, it's going to happen. It's going to pass. And we just have to wait. Maybe because the ultrasound person was a fucking moron. I don't know. It was at urgent care. That's why my OB.
Okay. Urgent cares don't typically do transvaginals, but so that's why I think it was an emergency type urgent care. Real quick, on a happy note, I accidentally found out that my chickens love Cheez-Its. So I'm going to mute it here for a second. They're about to go up. While this plays, I'm going to give them just a couple Cheez-Its and let this play.
GYN wanted me to go again to the hospital. So I posted my records. They found a sac. It was 5 weeks. So almost six. I'm not going to stop. Yes, I know. My levels are it's probably going to end up as a miscarriage. Yes, I understand my HGC level was low. Yes, that's why it's probably going to go. It's decreasing. It's decreasing. It's not. Go look at my new post I just posted. Go look at my new video I just posted and then come back here. And then come back here and tell me. It's okay.
At this point, her levels were like, I think 10 or 15. Again, way too low to even be at the earliest you can test. So again, it was never even higher than 15. That I know for sure. So how she got a positive, I don't know.
My doctor said I'm going to have to go and get it retested. He says that, Gabby, I said, is it a possibility that baby can survive? And he said, what do you say? What?
So you don't need to explain it to them. They're just going to think what they want to think.
He said?
Well, of course.
It's going to be okay.
Okay, that's the first time, by the way, Erin has been like, she's been crying and boo-hooing for 2 days at this point. And I get it. He's working, but I don't know. Like I said, I've been through it. I'm sure you guys have been through it. If your partner is able to be there with you or go to the hospital with you, they absolutely do. And this was the first time that I even saw him in the house and or that he went with her.
I'm sure it will be.
I love you. No matter what.
Just keep going.
Honestly, too, I think she does this to kind of keep him on the hook. Promising him a baby. There's rumors that she's on birth control. And again, that she really doesn't want a baby. And in fact, in one of these videos, she says it. I have just a few more videos I'm going to play, and then we'll give it a rest for today.
Keep going. We keep trying. No matter if this baby survives or not. You have to get off mama's stomach. I know. It's okay. Gotta be easy. Easy, girl.
Cheddar
Easy.
ones. Regular cheddar. Yep. I don't know on this time if he's in on it, honestly. All right. Yeah, she's going to make some awful mouth sounds there. So after that, they go to the hospital again. Wait, what's this one? Okay. first she comes in, and this is part of the video that I played. More dramatics, and her son is with her, which just irritated the hell out of me. And I'm not trying to be a total asshole, okay? I get you're going to have emotions at this time, but after everything I've seen her do to that boy, it just pisses me the hell off the way she does all this crap. She's been at hysterics over dramatics from the internet, screaming and yelling in front of him before. It's nothing new, but this is when they came home after yet another hospital visit. What is going on?
Oh yeah, mommy's okay.
Again, I'll point out no tears really that I can see. She may have a filter on, but still, I don't know. I know if I'm bawling, I'm blowing, I'm red, no. And there's something else I was going to say. Can't remember. Yep, that's where it's going to end up.
Oh, shit.
Thank you.
Hello.
That was one thing I forgot. I was trying to say earlier when they were trying to prove that they had Cameron, like that he was never taken. Again, I think they do have visits. He took the video himself and recorded the little boy sleeping on a bed with no sheets, mind you. I don't know why that irritates the hell out of me. Just exploiting him, and he did it twice. See, and again, it could have been an older video that he was playing and speaking over. They're both can be so manipulative and just disgusting. To exploit their son while he's sleeping is just disgusting.
I have to take these pills for it to pass fully. I'm gonna have to do it tonight.
Okay.
I have a question. I'm gonna come back and look at the answers. Who here that's had a miscarriage was ever given actual pain medication to go home with, especially if you're like 4 or 5 weeks? They sent this woman home, a frequent flyer, in my opinion, home with oxycodone.
Go.
Oh, really? Again, I want to say, if I truly thought this was a woman grieving, oh, hey, I can't imagine someone doing this live. I would not be playing this. I truly, truly do not believe her.
Cameron, mommy needs some time right now.
I think she got them from a family friend, and she's saying that because she knows CPS is watching her bullshit, and just saying, so when they do a test on her regular drug test, Oh, I had a miscarriage. That's why my pill count, I threw them all away, but this is why I have these meds in me.
No, honey.
Wants to lay down.
Exactly.
You go ahead, Dad. You okay?
I'm just going to take a couple weeks of the week. So she boohoos. This is literally one video. So she's boohooing and then comes out again. I don't, even with a filter, you're going to see stuff, but she's so upset that you're going to see her chow down on the McDonald's that they stopped and got on the way home.
I just goodbye. I'm fine. Okay, Joe.
She's got all her props on. There's 2 on that wrist and 1 on the other wrist. And you can see she left her where they took blood.
So I have to take this. This is gonna be.
All right. I'm going to save you the mouth noises. Basically, it's medicine. I can't pronounce it. Mesoprotal. I don't know. Something to help, basically. It has a number of uses. Also for periods to help, I don't know, contractions to get things out. She basically says the doctor told her between 18 and 24 hours, but that's not true either. It can be anywhere from 30 minutes on.
It's gonna be okay. Oh yeah, mommy's okay.
All right. I think there's just a couple more. Let's see if this will play yet. There we go.
It's not negative. I promise you. It's not.
That was a garbage can where you see the little thing of a syringe of urine and the top of something and a spoon on the floor.
I wish you guys could see it. I'm gonna have to order one that says digital. Someone order me a digital one. I need to order a digital one. I'm telling you, there's a line.
Absolutely.
Oh, God, Gabby, it's not gonna show up here. No, I'm gonna order. I'm gonna go to the store. I'm gonna get one of these.
Exactly.
This one's not gonna really show up since so early. Hold on. I'm gonna go to the store and I'm gonna redo it. Hold on. Wait, hold on.
At this point, I swear she's probably taken about 25 tests. All right. This is, again, if I would not even play this, of course, I would never be live doing this either. More sad, pathetic. I can't even believe she is recording this part. I'd be happy I'm not showing you the toilet one with the blood and crap.
Just gonna.
This is after she took the inserts. Even though she says 16 hours, it's the same night, and she's just waiting.
It's gonna be okay.
I forgot about the mouth noises. Let me forward through it because it's going to drive you absolutely insane. It drives me insane. Hold on.
I just stuck it inside me for 4 pills.
Yes.
It's gonna take care of the miscarriage. It's gonna be painful. Just stay with me. Stay with me, please stay with me. Please, I don't want to be alone.
Trying to pause it. Jeez, that's not me reporting it, by the way. Yeah, you have your partner right there, but she wants to sit with the internet to keep her. This is what I mean. I think this is all performative. It's absolutely disgusting. And again, I know I'm giving a big Gabi overview today, but I just want you guys to get the picture. I'm not a monster. It would make fun of someone having a miscarriage. I think she's does need help. I think she's histrionic, blah, blah, blah. All right, I'll play a little bit more.
I want to be alone. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be okay, Gabi. It's gonna be okay. Are you leaving?
Huh?
Have a hug.
All right, I'm just gonna stop that one. Between the mouth noises and whatever, I just can't. All right, so there's a couple more, but you get the idea. There's I have a few on here that have the results, like this one. You can see where she does a great job. This channel is called dog.digital on TikTok, but she goes and walks through all the information and
For the love of God.
puts it all together. Maybe we can watch it another time. But here's where I wanted to show. This is Gabi. That was Sunday, by the way, late at night. Well, around 10 or 11. I heard she went back to the hospital because she was cramping, like they told her. I don't know what she expected them to do. But I don't know if that part is true. But this is her the very next day. All gone, all better. Well, it's loading. She's shopping for camp.
But you know where I'm going? I'm going to Disney World. That's where I'm going. I'm going to Disney.
Like, this is literally about 12 to 14 hours later. This is why I don't believe this bitch.
Disney World. I'm going to 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 Disney World. Yes, I'm fine. So it's your birthday and my son's birthday. Ohio is boring.
I think it's for both. I think she has a histrionic type disorder. I'm no doctor, my opinion. I think she does it for attention, and I think she gets Aaron to be okay with it because she gets free things. And that's going to be one of the last videos I show, and I'm not sure which pregnancy or miscarriage it was, the Amazon wish list and all the shit that people bought her. And she does this again right before Cam's birthday. Sorry, I didn't mean to say his name. Her son's birthday. And they don't have a penny between them. Okay. They're always freaking butt ass broke. And unfortunately, her mother, technically her grandmother, is supporting or supplementing their income when they're short. And she even says that the family is paying, oh, you've been through such a rough thing. Let me send you guys to Disney World. And just disgusting.
So boring. Florida's more exciting.
And people also believe that she's doing this to distract. Again, this is where she raised $5,000 for this attorney that I touched on, but we really didn't get into. That's what I was going to cover before all this went down, was the whole of her raising money. And you don't even need 5,000 really to take out a restraining order. You can do it yourself. But I was told because of her not being married and not working, basically she appears to be, a single mom on paper, blah, 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 with a child in foster care. What was I saying? Oh, that she probably would have been helped with that. But she canceled. She opened the RO and then she canceled it and disappeared for I don't know what, a week or two, and then comes back like nothing. And then within a day or two, she's pregnant and all of this happens. So I think it's also a distraction. But mind you, when she came back, guys, she had a brand new watch on. He had a brand new an Apple Watch. She's got a new Apple laptop. She's got all these new freaking things. I think it was a new phone also. It was absolutely ridiculous. Exactly, Kendra. Disney is expensive. And they're put it in, I'm assuming it's Mimi, going to be staying in the, I don't know, I'm trying to think a Toy Story character. I don't remember which, but that shit is so freaking expensive. All right, I promise we're almost done. It's cold. I gotta go inside.
I can't wait to see pictures. Yes, we're gonna take pictures by the castle. And
she lives in Cape Coral.
Maybe I'll go live with you guys, and depending, I don't know, maybe one time, but it depends on if you guys are good or not. I don't know. I'll think about it. Fireworks? No, I probably not. Castle has pink in it now. It does. No live. Okay, no live. Just enjoy your son there and with no TikTok. I know. You're right. The night parade. Aww. Is it gonna be? Oh, I can't wait. Is it really fun? December.
He's just
runs.
So happy.
Will he ride in a stroller?
So anyway,
he's gonna kill me. Okay, look at that new stroller. Isn't that nice?
The stroller is another debate on TikTok. She says she found it by the road. Well, 1 minute she says she found it by her neighbor's garage, and then the next minute she admits that they have a newborn baby, and then she says she found it by the road, by the garbage. So of course people, and I'm inclined to think so too, that she freaking just said, "Oh, stroller," but they're looking for it. Whoops. Oh well, I exited out. Okay, this is also her the same day. Why is this happening? I don't know why videos are doing that. Here is a video of this is a birthday wish list for C 2024, right after her late October, early November miscarriage last year. Now you can see all the you're going to see all the already purchased here coming up. It's going so fast. Purchase 195, 179, 1919, 10, 12, 20, 22, purchase 70 or 63, blah blah blah. I mean, ridiculous. So her thing is she has been caught. Some of these things she has put on Marketplace, and people, I'm sure hopefully she's learned her lesson not to post it on fucking Marketplace. And she sells it. She sells that shit. But I don't know why for Cam's birthday he needs a 64-bit power tool drill set. So yeah. She doesn't need a lot of donors to support her. She just, and I can tell it's like the same 80 or so that's like her videos. So that's all it takes. And 30 or 40 of them to send the gifts. That's what makes it, in my opinion, why Aaron goes along with it. It's her Wi-Fi? Okay, good. I'm about to go inside and make sure, but there's like 1 or 2 more videos and then I'm going to end it. Forgot I was on camera. That's just crazy to me. And so yesterday she came online. Let me pause it. So when she was it yesterday or the day before, literally again, 12 to 14 hours, she's sitting there shopping on her phone. And of course, they're like, well, don't buy it yet. It'll be on sale, in 2 weeks. So she's like, and one person says, why don't you make a wish list? Oh, okay. I won't buy it then. I'll just make a wish list. I haven't gone and looked. I'm sure it's on her profile. And again, it's like literally exactly like last year's at this time. Hold on, I'm gonna go inside, Bobby. And but there's one or two more things I wanted to finish up with. Whoops. Ooh, cold. 55 out there. Okay. I'm going to show you. Let me plug it in first. Let's see. This one, it's got really loud music. Oh, wait, let me finish this up with this one. I don't know. This might be mine. But it doesn't say I'm having Wi-Fi issues.
So here I'm going to list the findings of the reports that Gabi put out on the internet herself. They were put through AI to see if they were correct. And AI said there was some shady business. So when it's medically not plausible, or it can't happen, or whatever the case may be, just make up, people.
So I'm not going to read through this, but basically it's very inconsistent, like I said, with what she's posted. That's another video. Sorry. So now I'm going to play one more to show you what a great mom she is. I'm going to turn down the music, but this is going to show you her. I'm going to introduce you to her twin sister, guys. And I'm going to play this in a second of another one, and then that's it.
Speaking my opinion about it. And my opinion on it.
So they're just talking. So you can see when I saw Danny with the same hair as her, they look very similar.
Not really. Not with you, Danny. No, I don't.
I'm not doing this on live. Okay.
It's a hate-love relationship. I'll tell you that.
Doing it.
Just hold on.
You know what? Since I'm not pregnant no more.
You're back speaking my opinion about it. And my
Okay. You need to stop it, machine.
You're back speaking my opinion about it.
Okay. So she's blaring the music and ignoring her sister. This is what she does. She likes to dance. Now look at here in the background, guys. What do you see? A little 3-year-old boy. You can barely see it on my screen. Stop, guys. And Danny finally sees. Let me turn on the sound now.
Come on, Danny.
Hold on.
I told you, Gabi.
Let's go. Guys, go help her out. Come on, Danny. Listen to your song. Come on.
Sorry, I can't fight. All right. What see in the background? It's up. I totally feel Danny here. This was freaking me out every time I watch this, and especially when it's zoomed in and Danny or Gabi is so freaking oblivious as usual. But she should be able to see her damn self in that recording. I'm sure she looks at herself all the damn time. Sorry, this one makes me mad.
Alexa, turn off.
Wait. Watch very closely what she is looking at her phone instead of at her son when she even realizes what's happening. It's disgusting.
Behind you, Danny. Oh my God!
See?
Son, no, come here now.
She keeps looking at her phone. Well, freaking down. This one is going to make you mad. I'm not going to play all of it. I'm going to play. Yeah, it's absolutely disgusting. That one made me so flippin' mad. And again, now you kind of understand why there's like up to 100 freaking CPS reports. And that's not exaggerating. Okay. I think the last number I heard was like 92. If we want to be technical, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's more because they were showing him when he wasn't supposed to be on after the whole safety plan. So I'm sure more people called. This is Danny. This is the twin sister. This was from a few years ago, and it just blew up again recently. It came to light again. And Danny is also very good at gaslighting. And I don't know that she took accountability. She's just, I get why she doesn't want to face this again. This is a child. See, I'm getting flippin' angry. This is one of her supporters' kids, is my understanding. The one that let Gabby and Aaron and the child live with her for a while, I believe. If I'm wrong, I apologize. Danny, for some reason, is going to teach the child about dancing to the song. What is it? Hold on. Oh, you'll hear it. I'm not going to play it all because it's absolutely disgusting. It's like a fucking lap dance for a child. Birthday sex. That's the name of it. Okay. And like the comments are like totally not appropriate, not the best song.
First, I'm gonna take a dive into the water deep until I know I please that body.
I don't know where the mother is. I don't know what kind of mother would freaking allow this. I'm gonna give it just so you, I'm gonna play like 8 more seconds, and then if that, I don't know. It's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. So, yeah. There's other ones. Oh, last one. This again is how fucking enraging and inappropriate she is. This is where she's doing battles. Sometimes they mute each other and they each talk to their own chat, but she's being so inappropriate. Everything is like, stop, kitty. No, 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 no. Yeah. Sorry, don't eat that. But watch what she does with that lollipop. It makes him feel very uncomfortable, obviously. Oh, come on.
That woman right there.
Just touch the damn volume.
Are we doing an eye staring test?
I'm just muting it. But yeah, this is going to be the last one. She's just, see, this is what I mean. She knows what she's doing. She's rage baiting. She knows this is absolutely inappropriate. Just her fiance, I'm sure, is sitting over there on the couch watching wrestling with volume at 72, like always. But on my screen it looks really small, but you could tell she just loves rage baiting her chat.
Like, what the hell is this about? The ghost did it. He cranky. I think he's bipolar.
Who eats a lollipop like that? Nobody.
I'm making my tongue really, really super red. Were you just eating a sucker too? Oh, okay. Oh wow. I was trying to get my tongue red, okay? As fast.
She's such a liar. She's such a liar. Again, this is one of those emotionally stunted, literally 4th grade minds. Oh, son of a bitch. How does me moving the volume? This is why people don't like you, Gabby. This is why people don't like you. All right, that's enough of that bitch. Whew. Exactly, Kirsten. And it's so many things like that. It's not just one, two. I mean, hundreds, if not thousands of things just like that. I appreciate some of you hanging in there. I know it's a lot. But I think I might cover her because the antics are just, hey, it's something different. There's a lot of drama in that community. There's factions. They've divided, it seems like. Of course, they all just don't like Gabby, and a lot of them sometimes are made up of her ex-mods. But yeah, so it's nice to not be a part of the drama. It's nice to be like sitting outside the drama and just watching. So it's just a safe area, in my opinion. There's plenty for days. I mean, especially when someone, this is what I mean, she does like anywhere from 6 to 15 hours a day. Since she's not supposed to have cam on, that's the only good thing. She gets off supposedly when he's off school. To me, I think she doesn't have him most of the time, so she usually gets off around 2 until his bedtime, which is early as 7. That's the only thing like a routine that she's has for this child, and I think that's because she drugs him so she can be right back on TikTok. Dinner time is TikTok. This time there's no family time, there's no nothing. She will cook, clean. You sit there and watch her. I don't know why I don't watch her Diamond Dot. I'm like, forget this. She'll sit there for hours in Diamond Dot and talk and complain about her woolies and everything else in life. But yeah, so do we have, you know what? I'll cover that in my next live. Actually, I was going to ask some questions, but we'll just do that another time. I know this is long. What time is it? Hold on. Time. Okay, yeah, let me do that. Okay. Well, guys, I hope I don't want to say enjoyed it, but I kind of wanted to explain that video I put out. Again, I would never pick on somebody going through that, but I've never seen anybody do something so personal. But it pays off definitely for her. So, hey, Aries. Hope you are well. Wanda, I hope you get that taken care of, hon. All right. Anybody have any questions before I end? Kendra, you're going live for your time. How long is that from now? I can't do math right now. What are you, 3-4 hours behind? Help me out. Are you still here? And I'm hopefully getting new stuff tomorrow. Really excited. New appliances. All right, she might be getting ready. So y'all check out Kendra. I think is going to be covering Diane Downs later tonight, probably pretty soon. I'm guessing it's 7 Eastern, 1 hour. Okay, I was right. I can do math at this hour. All right, if you want to put your link real quick, Kendra or anybody, but everybody knows Kendra's. So since it's, if it wasn't an hour and it was next, I would just go ahead and do a whatchamacallit link. But yes, I'm very, very excited. I haven't had a dishwasher in like, I don't know, a few years. And we haven't used our stove in a very long time too. It worked for a little bit when they fixed it and then it broke again. So I'm very excited. All right, I'm going to play us out. If you think about it, hit the like, please. It's much appreciated. And I will catch you next time, guys. Thanks for hanging in there. Bye, guys.